Yo, good to see you guys, everybody. Stream will start shortly. Till then, make yourself comfortable. Make yourself at home. What's cooking? Oh shit, a Lezu Shenser. It's me. It really is. In the flesh. A lot of stuff to go through today, actually. A lot of patch notes. Ah, forget it, whatever. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Hello. Good to have you. Good to see you. Good to pog you. Welcome, guys, to the patch notes stream. Where we take a look at the patch notes and then promptly shrimp over the new Yisang. I'm very excited to see, actually, the new Yisang stuff. Because it is like SP heal from what I've seen so far. I mean, from the trailer, right? Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is pretty early in the morning today. Sorry, I was gonna stream on main account today too, but I'm feeling under the weather still recovering. What's up, Blizzard man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Liu Yisang is good for burn team. I mean, I'd hope so. I'd hope the Liu Yisang is. I hope Liu Association guys are good for burn. It'd be so funny if they release the Liu Yisang guy or Liu anything, and he's like, oh yeah, he's actually a rupture guy. Let me go ahead and open the stuff really quickly, because there's quite a few things to get through. There is obviously the Leo stuff, and then there's also the Thoracalgia, sorry, Faust, and then there's also the railway stuff as well. Poggers champion, dude. Haven't went live on this account in a while, actually. But what's cooking? Okay, let me move to the other screen. Poggers champion. Should we do the railway stuff first, or should we do the? Because there's also like patch notes too, right? They just dropped it like, let's say 17 minutes ago. 17 minutes since they dropped. Let's take a look at the patch notes as well. No identity extraction, Leo section 3rd, Yisang and Thoracalgia, Faust, cool. Anything different this time around? It is page 1 of 6. Okay, also Ryoshu banner, very cool, in case you love Ryoshu. That's also neat. Yeah, nothing super different. Okay, new packages in case you can't... You're struggling to uptie your stuff and to growth your IDs. +1 for the ego level up. I mean, nothing too crazy. Just refreshing the basic packages. Railway foreclosure, not too terrible. Just to Kurokuma Captain Ishmael's Cloud Workshop Blade support passive description. Before, one ally with the fastest speed inflicts +1 bleed. Now it says one ally with the fastest speed inflicts +1 more bleed. Oh, potency or count will with skill and coin effects against enemy. Sorry, I forgot to read the rest of it. The first 2 lines were exactly the same. I was like, what changed? No, +1 more bleed, count, or potency with skill. I mean, that's pretty good. That's nice. I mean, I agree though. It is an important distinction to make, because if it just says 1 more bleed, I'm going to assume it means bleed potency only. But now it does bleed count or potency. So actually, this is pretty sick. It is clear because it was too vaguely written, yada yada, fixed the issue if a floor theme exclusive ego gift was included in 2 or more theme packs. Ah, I see. Okay, so just some basic bug fixes and stuff for Minecraft music for Mirror Dungeon. Fixing issue with the finale skill effect for the 734 stage boss. Dude, is that my girl, Dulcinea? Dulcinea getting some hot fixes in 2025? Loss of SP equals the amount of blood feast consumed by this skill. Loss of SP... Okay, okay, I see. So now you just reduced SP to -45? Because our difficulty testing was done based on the actual behavior of the skill, changing to match the tests now will make the change, may change the player experience. Oh, I see. Interesting. Hurting Teddy got some new stuff as well. Okay, cool. Fix an issue where certain Kanto 7 enemy skills had incorrect descriptions. Okay, just basically just cleaning up the game. Remove the effects from the ego skill of Pacatula Morostasis. That's for the LCB checkup, I believe, right? Just assuming that spending ammo with certain identities will show the effect skill pop-up of them using ammo as well. Interesting. Okay, so just cleaning up the ammo characters as well. A lot of like bug fixes, a lot of like just description fixes. Nothing too different. It was a long one, so I thought there might be some like different stuff in here, but just your standard fare. Okay. Check the railway stuff first. Before people start, you know, let everyone trickle on in so they don't miss the skill review and stuff. New content, Refraction Railway 5. Let's go. This is exciting, guys. Finally, a new Refraction Railway. A new RR is what I've been wanting. I don't know, like, if RR is supposed to last so long. It's where each patch there's always bugs. I mean, it's gonna be even more. Like, as they keep making more patches like this, they're starting to reveal, like, that this game is held together by duct tape and, like, super glue. Okay, content update. Refraction Railway 5 will open after completing main story 736. So you have to kill Big Daddy Don Quixote. As long as line 5 is active, it may be accessed anytime without spending any resources. Line 5 will close upon the open, yada yada. Okay, some basic stuff. Let's see. Recommended levels for this are Uptype 4, level 50, Ego Thread Spin Tier 4. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So, I mean, it is a late game mode. It's a late game mode, so that makes a lot of sense as well. So they'll make the previous railways available in the future, please. I mean, I think it's okay if this mode is only for perhaps like as like a fun mode and not really for rewards. I think it's fine if they just reopen them and like, okay, you can't get rewards from them, or you can't get like too many rewards, or you can get something like a little bit of stuff, plus like, you can re-experience the hell and see how your team fares against, you know, I see the damn wall. Let's see. Line 5 is comprised of 3 different sections. Each section is composed of 3 or more stations, waves. You may freely adjust your loadout before entering each section. It's just the same as RR4. One section will record your current clear count. Yeah, everything is still the same as before as well. And you still get the stuff from score attack. So doing them fast is going to be for the medal. You don't have to if you don't really care about the, you know, the special badge or whatever. Having beaten RR1, it's a hard mode. It really is. Nice. Revives all dead islands and all wounded will be healed and reset to 0 SP. I actually wish they didn't do this sometimes, because a lot of the times I'll like really, you know, do well in the first section. I'm like, I wish it carried over the SP, because starting over at 0 SP at the start of the next section sucks. You know what I mean? During an expedition, you can choose to start over from the previous stage. Nice. Okay, all the same stuff as before. Okay. Please note that any identities that participate in Section 1, this is what I was thinking as well. The reason it looks like a tuning fork is that there's 2 teams that rush towards the end. And so Section 1, guys cannot participate in Section 2. And then there are no identity restrictions in Section 3, however, but you can only choose one of each. So you need two different teams. So ideally you have like maybe like you're running like Bleed. Bleed is obviously going to be probably one of the teams like people are going to have built. Although I don't know if necessarily Bleed's going to be strong. It seems if it's going to follow, yeah, so you can't just have one fully built team. You need to have 2 fully built teams. And then like whatever you want to use in your third section is fine, but like, if we're gonna go, like, based on how it's been going for LCB Center Checkup, then the 2 teams they might be pushing in this railway might be might be Burn and Rupture. Burn and Rupture might be the two that they're gonna push here, and then like whatever you decide to use in Section 3 is like all you. But I don't actually have Rupture built, so this is gonna be kind of. I mean, it's fine if yeah. I mean, I might just end up using like Bleed in some other like Sinking or something like that, depending. Like granted, like you use the teams you've built. I don't actually have a Rupture team built, so hopefully it's not Rupture. R uses the Chain Battle system. They're really pushing Chain Battle, huh, guys? You cannot enter the encounter with until all 6 deployed units and 6 backs have been selected. Okay, cool. Nice, okay. When an allied identity is killed, you obtain ego resources. Okay, yeah, cool. Backup units receive starting SP minus core identities, gain minus SP. Cool. Just the usual Chain Battle stuff. I already have good teams built, or just used. Yeah. Yeah, I already have some. I have a few good teams built. I just don't have specifically Rupture built, because I mean I have a few Rupture identities like maxed, like Uptype 4 maxed. Obviously Raja and Sinclair. I'm sad about Sinclair, like the Deviate Sinclair being kind of weak, but Raja is pretty good for like fast clears and stuff. And obviously, I mean I'm probably gonna use Talisman Claire. All things considered. Yeah. You'll have to have like 2 teams of, you know. Unless you want to clear like 6 and 6 and just like hope you don't need to backup units at all. In which case that's fine. Look at the question mark shaped active effects. Oh, there's selected buffs. Okay, cool. So you can see what buffs are gonna give you. Yeah, I feel a lot of people like discredit or like don't really level up most egos, since I do feel like most teams only really run like 1 or 2 egos that you really want to spam. Granted, and then you also have like if you have Fluid Sac, that's like your go-to for like a lot of encounters too. Okay, at the end of each wave you get a special buff. Selected buffs will be active throughout the line 5 run. No, it's not. It's 24 unique identities, but like all things considered, like you're probably only going to use 2 teams of 6. So actually, like 12 is really what you need. Maybe like 13, 14 if it really comes down to it. But ideally, like I don't know. In terms of clearing, like even in RR4, like you don't really. I don't know. Like you swap them out obviously halfway through. I think the strategy was to use Blade Lineage up until a certain point, and then you swap them out later for the last section. But even then, like, you don't really lose. I mean, you're hoping not to lose IDs, right? Unless you're running some sadistic build with Fell Bullet. It is 24 because you need to deploy. You need to deploy all Sinners. It's a chain battle. You need to deploy all 6 and 6 backup. So it is 24 IDs. Shona's slave is correct. Focus encounters. I wanted to show us what the buffs are. I guess they're just gonna wait until we have to wait until Thursday to figure it out. I was thinking about Nebulizer Rio and FB Yisang. Even though I don't have the ego. I mean, that's fair. Stacking some underlevel IDs have been, yeah. I definitely think, like, you know, if you don't have everyone built, you could obviously run, you know, you could obviously run Fell Bullet and just, like, eat your own IDs, or Ryoshu and eat your own IDs. I mean, obviously the Faust one is going to come out soon, too. I haven't read it yet, either. We're going to read that in a second. When the pull unit is defeated, the backup unit. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, everything else is basically just the same stuff. Okay, here's the buff. Return to stage... Oh, no, never mind. You can choose to either return or restart from the start. There's going to be a lot of restarting, guys. There's going to be a lot of restarting, for sure. Because, for score attack players. I mean, obviously, if you don't care about score, if you don't care about the count, since you don't really, you know... If you don't really care about count that much... then I guess just finish as best you can. A lot of players will probably just finish the best they can, which is fine. You know, you don't need the badge, really. The more important part is the lost and found rewards. The badge is mainly just for bragging rights. Yisang is so good for Dawn. Finally, dude, Dawn getting some love. I won't lie to you, like that Philip Clare, like I felt kind of bad because he is really, really strong, but I do feel like he was missing like a friend, you know? He's missing the person that really enables him to pop off, like sicko mode style. So looking for that D-level feature. Oh yes, I mean D-level would be kind of cool. I'm not sure though. I mean, I'm probably never gonna use it. I think it's cool if you want to use it. It wouldn't be terrible to like have the ability to, you know, pull resources out of a sinner, but it doesn't really make that much sense for anything like that. Hey, stream that. Yeah, I mean the patch notes just dropped, so I wanna read through the patch notes and stuff. Good to see everybody, by the way. Yeah, if you like the stream and stuff, please do. It really helps us out. Or probably. I've been told that liking the stream improves this in the algo. They bring back all the R1 to R3. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they also bring back the previous railways, if nothing then just for fun. Yeah, I mean the more important part is this, you know. This is the most important part for the free rewards. The 25 Encapsulated modules to claim. Not terrible. You get the regular badge for clearing R5, and then you get the special one if you clear within 100 turns. Now we need to tell for Honglu. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I initially thought it was going to be Section 1, right? I thought the Yisang was going to be a Section 1, so that we could also get Xiao as Honglu. Like, it doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility, right? It seems like it's like a perfect... They use like a same weapon too. Like he also uses a Guandal. So it's kind of like there. It's like already set up. This has to be recorded, yada yada. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, sick, man. Yeah, nothing too different from the previous RRs in this version. Just like a few new buff stuff. There is a new buff store, but it's the same as the previous sections. It just has a cool new like look. It's a very cool new visual for this. But if we, dude, I would be, please, I will spend the money, man. I'll swipe the credit card. Well, Purgus or not, man, I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. But it seems, Leo Section 3rd is kind of like the Leo 1 and 2 of Ruina. Like the 1 and 2 of this world is not the same. And the 3 is like similar to that, because this is the blade using version. Okay, 1 pagers for each. Not bad, man. Let's take a look. Let me lower the volume just a little bit here, so it's hopefully the music's not too loud. R2 system. Here we go. I like shading, yeah, I like it too. On lobotomy night, we will get Snow Queen dude, Snow Queen Raji would be pretty sick. There's a lot of IDs that I want, but I hope they slow roll them too. Like, I'm also like of the, you know, the mind that I hope my favorites don't come for a long time, because the longer it takes for them to come out, the stronger they'll be, right? That's just like the natural progression of this system, of the way the story goes. Like as the sinners get stronger, like when they materialize those IDs and egos, is, you know, it relates to how strong they can be. So unless they're gonna go back and like buff the old ones, the newer ones are gonna be crazy, right? Okay, let's take a look at these. There's 2 of them, 2 pages. Nothing crazy, okay. Leo Section 3rd Yisang. Let's see. First skill, Flame Hue. Gain coin power for every X bleed. Okay, really nice. Deal more damage for every X bleed. X burn. X burn, X burn. Waiting for R Corp Gregor. Heart of Aspiration. Who do you think would get it? It's hard to say. It's hard to say at this point, like, who would get who. There's some, I mean, obviously, I think, like, would make a lot of sense. Like, someone like Greed would obviously go to only, like, 1 or 2 sinners. King of Greed only has a few targets. I'm excited to see who gets like mimicry. That would be like, mimicry is obviously one of my faves, and a lot of people's faves. Let's see, burn. Okay, gain coin power for every X burn. Deal more damage for every X burn. Not bad. Inflicts burn. Inflicts potency. Heads hit inflicts more burn. So this is like a huge burn potency stacker. I mean, we kind of did see this as well for all the new stuff with burn. It is like the new burn direction, especially with magic bullet and some of the new stuff. It's all like mass burning, like mass burn propagation. Like everyone gets burnt big, and then because realistically, like it is, burn can't keep up with something like rupture or bleed, because burn only procs once. And so it's not going to be as big damage output. So something that can really rack up damage, count in potency fast, and on everybody is he the last ID for this season? I don't think so. No, there's another event, right? There's still Nightmare, whatever the fuck it is. The pre-Canto 5. Pre-Canto 5 has one more. Sorry, Canto 5. Pre-Canto 8 has one more event. It is the prelude to Honglu's story. Nightmare something. Sweeper? Nightmare Sweeper, something like that? Yeah. But yeah, this is a really great S1. Probably gonna roll somewhere around like 15-ish, right? Or maybe lower, like 13-ish before the burn coin power stuff, and then it'll roll like 16. Or like 16 afterwards, something like that. 16 to 18 is what I expect this to land with the correct amount of burn on the target. Okay. Nocturnal sweeping, okay. You're just correct about that. It's a basic ID. But yeah, I mean, I think it's okay for IDs to be like, to have less text. It makes the job easier for a lot of people to like know that a character is going to be strong. Like, if I'm saying like, I'd rather not every ID be like, oh, it requires you to think about the play. Like, some IDs need to be simple. Some IDs need to be like a plug-and-play, simple guy that just gets the work done, aka like every single one of Raj's egos. Like, when I need like simple count and potency, I just turn to Raja, Like, Raja's shit is not complicated. All she does is attack and then make big number go high. Every single one of her skills is an AoE, high attack weight, AoE with high potency and count proc, and that's all I need her for. It's like, if I needed to roll a 45, like, that's Raj's sanguine desire. Some IDs need to be plug and play, and then some IDs can be fun. Like, obviously, like, I have the most fun using somebody who has a mechanic that needs to be balanced. But beside them needs to be some easy guys. Like, not everyone needs to be Don Quixote and like managing his the Armadura. If someone was made to have SP heal, yeah, I'm excited to see what that SP heal stuff is about. Sorry, if my throat gets like hoarse or whatever, or I cough and stuff, I'm still a little bit sick. That's why. Okay, frontal assault S2, 3 coin rat skill. Not bad. Oh, this is where Heath's envy went, huh? We found him. Oh, is this new? Or have I just never seen? I never realized how great the Envy S3 looked. Am I stupid? I like never paid attention to the Envy S3 border. Wow, that's gorgeous, actually. Sorry, anyway. Frontal assault, 3 coin S2. With the Wrath? Unbreakable coins, let's go, we're escaping. I mean, not everyone needs unbreakable coins. I think it also doesn't make sense for this Leo ID to have unbreakable coins. Like, certain characters I think make sense for unbreakable coins. Other characters don't make sense. Because, I mean, realistically, like, what you want from an unbreakable coin is the text that says, like, final power increase upon clash loss. That's the problem with unbreakable coin. Is that for it to feel good, it needs to have the text that says on clash loss, final power increase. Otherwise, you're doing like fucking pussy damage. You know, that's the issue. Oh no, this is gorgeous, man. This board is gorgeous. Inflicts bleed. Okay, this is also gain coin power, so this is gonna roll really nice. This is gonna roll really nice. Like this could be like a 20-something roller, you know? 20-something roller, high clash value, inflicts burn, Deal more damage for every burn on target. Only on the third hit, actually. Granted, I don't think you'll have a problem with that. You won't have too much trouble. On hit, the target has X burn, inflicts burn counts. Wow. Well, that is really sexy. I'm thinking this rolls like 16 at base, or like 18 at base, and then rolls like 20. Like crests over the 20 line after you hit the X burn on target. Because usually when it says get coin power for every X burn, X target burn, usually it says max of 2 or something. Usually these skills say max of 2. So like 2 on every skill is +6, man. Do more damage for every burn on the target. Nice, really good. This is a really solid S2. And it's going to do some decent damage as well. I mean, like, they all do, like, extra bonus damage. Probably, like, max. I think the first skill might be capped at, like, maybe 20 or 30%. And then this one would be maybe 50 damage. 50% damage. Yeah. Something with, like, a little bit more oomph. And then S3. Skill 3 is 4 coin. Dude. Cut the music for a second, chat. Let me talk to you with the music on. Gain coin power for X burn on target 4 coins. If this doesn't say max 1, if this is max 2, if this is max 2 coin power, just like randomly +8 for just simply existing, because this is not, dude, that's crazy. Dude, the coin dopamine is gonna go crazy. Do more damage for every X burn on target. So fantastic is outside of the box, so every hit's gonna do more damage as well. Yeah, a lot of them have the same page. A lot of them all from the same association will share the same page. Heals SP after attack. Heals SP for 1 ally with the least SP. Oh, that is so sexy. That is really, really sexy. If this tech kills a target or the main target has X burn, heals more allies. How many more? Are we seeing this? It's a max team heal if this is an execute. Like, I'm thinking like 2 or 3 targets, right? Like half your team gets healed SP. That seems really insane. Because like gaining, like if the target has max, this is not a hard conditional to hit. Because of how much, just specifically how much burn that just he has on himself, hitting this amount of burn potency is not hard. Support for singular, yeah. Somebody who like really needs SP help, because that really is what holds Donclair back, is his self-drain. And so this is going to be really good. Yes, dude, Donclair stonks is going up. I mean, even if this is 30 burn, I think it's still okay. Because it says if the main target has X burn, heals more. Regardless of how much burn they have, it's still like it doesn't need to kill. If it kills, it heals the whole team. Regardless of how many burn they have, or if it kills, it still heals one guy. In the trailer we saw I think it was it Ryoshu, or was it, if it was Ryoshu or somebody else that healed like 13 after he used it. So we can expect at least like 10 maybe, like minimum of 10 SP heal, which is not nothing. Yeah, this is really good. How about for the magical outs? Yeah, somebody who spams, if you spam a lot of egos as well, it's going to be helpful. Yeah, the burn really needs him. Like, specifically, burn has really needed him for a while. This specific effect, SP heal, on not fluid sac has been required on burn team for like a hot second. Ever since she explodes her SP every... Yeah. That's true. Let's see. Inflicts burn, deal more damage for every burn on target. So he has two of them. He has to deal more burn for every X burn on target, and then another one on his fourth hit as well. He double dips into the burn on target. This just makes burn usable. Burn has been kind of in a weird space for a while because all the others got love. And burn, like, burn being end of turn damage just means that, you know, like, it can't keep up with something like Rupture and Bleed. And it's just like, you know, and then Tremor got the Infinity Stones, and so that was really cool. Yeah, burn is finally properly, like, a team that will, like, can show up at the table and do damage, and the stat effect actually matters. I was thinking burn was going to be, like, their identity right now is, like, mass burn. Like, their identity is mass count and potency up very fast. And then also, like, everybody gets it. Like, propagating the burn to other people. So that's the current, like, the direction they're going with burn, which I'm not mad about. I think it makes sense. Since the other ones don't really do, like, AoE type stuff. Yeah, we've been needing, like, real burn characters for a while. Like, remember when Magic Bullet Altus came out and we're like, oh my god, burn is saved? Single-handedly saving all of burn. Deal more damage for every burn on target. Deals wrath damage equal to burn potency on target. He double dips not only on the burn for the damage, because he deals more damage here. Sorry, where's my pen? He deals more damage here. Oh. And then he also deals it here as well. Which is really nice. And then he also deals wrath damage as well as the envy damage of this skill. So he does two of them. On hit deals wrath damage equal to burn potency. So it's up to 99. He just do like he pops burn. He pops burn and gives a wrath damage because it reduces the target's burn count by 1. So he has a burn expunge. Because I mean, we usually have only been seeing expunge, stack expunge. I mean, obviously Tremor Burst is stack expunge, but like in terms of other ones, like Bleed has gotten some stack expunge recently as well. And then he also, not too many burn targets have stack expunge like he does. Plus, yeah. We're lacking in stack expunge for burn. Granted, we're lacking in like units for burn in general. Yeah, it does envy damage. It does a ton of envy damage. Deals more damage for every wrath. Sorry, for every burn on target. And then do it again on the last hit as well. And then also apply wrath damage as well. This is gonna hit like a motherfucker. This is like 300, 400 damage. This is like a 300, 400 damage skill. Yes, that's correct. Yes, it's not true damage. It's not like it's not the same as expunging. It does the right damage equal to potency. So it does 90. Let's say they have 99 potency. It'll do that by itself, and then like multiplied by like weakness. And also, like, if they're weak to slash, if they're weak to wrath, it will go up as well. So you could be seeing this part of this skill alone do like maybe 200, unless it's like unless it says equal to and that's it. But I don't think so. Yeah, oh, it's getting that's what I think too. I think it must be getting capped because otherwise it's gonna do crazy, right? I thought so too. Like, it doesn't say it's capped here, but it might say it's capped on launch. Because otherwise, this part of it alone will be hitting like 200 on some targets, which is like crazy. Which might be like too insane. Anyway. Our MF Eagle is gonna shine? Maybe. Okay. Let me move my fat head. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, his defense skill is a 2-coin wrath counter. A flame counter. Before getting hit, gains a shield. Ooh. Gains a shield equal to burn on target. That's kind of sexual. And if the target has more burn, deal more damage. I mean, standard fare. At this point, for like any unit, like what unit doesn't have like these 2 techs? The TC never sit a cap. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this idea is very. He's just like a straight like dagger. Like he's just a shiv. All you do is go in and stab people. He's the shiv of the Leos association. This is nice. This is really cool. Inflicts burn. The target has a shield, inflicts more burn. Nice. So if he maintains the shield, he gets the shield before getting hit, and then he will gain more. He will inflict more burn if the shield persists. So if the enemy can't chew through his shield, he'll inflict more burn twice. That's really nice. This is a really nice defensive counter. This is a really solid, because, dude, potency goes up. He could be crazy for potency, no? Like, I mean, obviously potency for burn already arises pretty fast. But with him as well. Like, everything he hits you with inflicts burn potency. Like, and a lot of it. Even if this is like 2, like, that's still quite a bit. And then here is his passive. End turn, heals ally with the least SP by X highest resonant. Ah. So that's why it's at like 15. So it might 10 plus. I think X is probably 10. X is probably 10 in this situation, and then plus your highest resonant. Yeah, this is really, really sick. If the set ally has base skills that inflict burn or potency, heals additional SP. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's only 10 if they have burn. Because I think the Leo Association's healed 15. Oh, it might be capped as well, yes. So granted, I think... Granted, probably... Like, if you're not a burn ID, you're probably not getting much out of this juice. The Inner Ardor probably only really benefits burn IDs mostly. Yeah, it might be capped at 15. I mean, although it's not hard, because it's not hard to hit this, you know, this thing here. They just have to have a burn potency or count skill. And that's it. I think Ryoshu, in the trailer, Ryoshu healed 13, and then the second time, Ishmael and Raji healed 15. But I think the 13 was from... I think the 13 was from his S3. I think his S3 was the one that healed 13. And then the end of turn heal was from... Oh, no, sorry. The end of turn heal was the 13. Because the other person had his bleed procced. In the trailer, Ryoshu healed 13, and the enemy took 10 burn damage. And so that was the end of turn. Yeah. Yeah, we covered Railway 5 already. It's nothing like too crazy. It's nothing too insane. Railway 5 is basically, although I will say, the one thing about Railway 5 that is really cool is, I mean, cool thematically, maybe not cool for newer players. You need like 2 teams to clear Railway 5. You need 2 teams of 12 to clear Railway 5. Section 1 uses team 1, section 2 uses team 2, and then section 3 uses like whatever team. The burn call is 3. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, I mean, even still, like, this is kind of crazy. Like, at the end of the turn, just an ally just gains like plus 15. Can you imagine that? Like, isn't that crazy? And then if you Wrath Resonance, which is really easy, it's really, really simple. because everyone and their mom got Wrath skills. He has three, two Wrath skills and then an on-demand counter for Wrath. And then everyone and their mother got Wrath in Leo section. So your whole team is gonna get healed by this. This is like really insane. Support passive. Low defensive square for 2 allies with the least SP. If they lost SP this turn, heals SP? Wait, so he's even good for healing SP on the bench? Wait, so the lowest SP unit on your team uses an ego, and they lose like 10 SP. Then he'll heal their SP back at the end of the turn. He like refunds the ego usage SP. Is that what I'm reading here? Is that what it means? Okay, whatever. If they also have a burn, potency, or count skill, you'll heal X to Y SP instead. Wow. Is this not a disgusting dude? Everything just works. Like nothing, everything just is on at the beginning. He truly is a genius. Like there's nothing like, conditional about him. Like everything just goes. That is disgusting. Wow, this guy is gross. The 3-3-star Leos have Wrath counters. Yeah, it's easy. This is insane, dude. I don't know. I think anybody with like crazy SP heal is good. Because also, it's good at the beginning too. To like ramp up. Like SP ramp is going to be insane. Like SP ramp is like one of the most powerful things you can do in this game. Actually, might be the most powerful thing you can do in this game. Is ramping SP. Nothing is better in this game than increasing SP. I don't think. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay. Overall, guys, this idea is gorgeous. This idea is freaking gorgeous. Yummy, yummy heals. Yeah. Wow. Okay. The pride and joy of my heart. She's so cute. Guys, they cannot draw Faust to look not adorable. And this haircut is really good on her. SP heal outside of ego while being a passive is really made. Yeah, it's really good. Like this Yisang is insane. Not only does he just work, like everything he just has just goes. He does burn, he does damage, he does coins, he inflicts burn, he inflicts count. And count is like not even like important really. Count is not really important on burn anyway, because you only burn once per turn. So like less count is like whatever. Back off, she's mine. Well, you gotta fight me for her. Thoracalgia Faust. Okay, let me zoom in here. Before attack, applies highest resonance poise potency to all allies. Really nice. Is this the same? Hold on, let me open up the... let me open up the other one. The Thoracalgia Ryoshu as well. Just so I can see side by side. I think in the Ryoshu one, only Ryoshu gains potency. Sorry, yeah, poise potency. Count's important for Glimpse of Flame. That makes sense, yeah. But it's not like, as important as a count on someone like Bleed. Or, because Bleed count is like really important. Because you can lose a ton of bleed count if you and the enemy clash a lot. If you clash, you could like lose 10 bleed count. Obviously, it's like expunging, but it's high damage output. But at the same time, like count is hard to maintain. But the pockets are small and Yisang's. The pockets are small because he's wearing a woman's jacket. He's also putting his hands in his coat pocket instead of his pants pocket. Because your pants have pockets too, Yisang, and usually people put their... Maybe he's digging for like a snack. Maybe he has like a ravioli in there. Because like why else would you put your hand in that pocket instead of your pants pocket? You know what I'm trying to say? Like perhaps like he's got like some fish crackers in there, some goldfish. Maybe that's why. It's like small enough to carry a few, trail mix snacks. Not big enough to be imposing. Poise count is more important. I think so too. I mean, granted, look at this. Only for handkerchiefs. That's if you're thinking small, yes. But I could fit like 3 ravioli in there. I could fit like 3 or 4 raviolis. In like that's 1 ravioli, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a 5th one. 5 raviolis. Like the sky's the limit, you know. Anyway, applies potency to all allies. Wait. Applies highest resident potency to all allies. It's a thin pocket, man. At X Pride Resonance. Applies poise count as well to the affected units. Is this not the sexiest? Oh, Faust, you sexy beast. You promiscuous girl. You little harlot. Wow, look at you. Isn't that crazy? Poise potency to all allies, unconditionally. And then if you hit a Pride Resonance, also poise count. Yeah, Blade Lineage is eating good. Then applies Shallow Exhale. This is like, this is just pornography. This is a pornographic ego that we're looking at right now. Gain poise count on hit. Deals poise potency plus count % more damage on critical. Yeah, it is the next turn effect as well. Which is really nice. Wow, that's a gorgeous ego corrosion icon. That is a gorgeous icon too. Indiscriminate. Targets randomly. At less than X poise potency. You gain up to Y poise potency. Consumes poise potency gained times Z HP on self. Oh, you trade your HP. You trade your HP for free potency. No, I guess it's not free because you paid for it. This unit cannot be staggered or defeated due to this effect. Cool. Applies. Yeah, it's the guy, not the skull. This is the guy that lives inside the skull that comes out when, you need to choke a bitch out. You know those animations where he, like, pulls you in? It's the ghost of the Thoracalgia skull comes out. And pulls you into the Iron Maiden. You can see him in the railway trailer. This unit cannot be staggered. Cool. Before attack, applies highest resonance, poise potency to all allies. Nice. And also poise count. Plus applies shallow breathing, shallow exhale, and pride damage up next turn. Okay, so I'm interested to see what shallow breathing is. I believe Ryoshu's one. I believe Ryoshu's one gives. Yeah. Ryoshu's one gives deep breath. And hers gives shallow exhale. Which is like not the same one. Gain poise count. Deals poise potency damage on critical hit, which is really nice. So, I mean, this is going to be really good for Blade Lineage. And any team that, like, uses poise as well. And pride damage up as well. Like, you're basically just, like, high key. You're always going to be rewarded for spamming pride resonance every turn. Dude, when I claim their bones, can you imagine a BL Merceau like claiming their bones? After getting this? Okay, before I read, okay, let's see. Ego passive, breath. That's amazing. After using the skill, gain Nebulizer Alpha. Combat start. Gain Nebulizer Alpha every turn, and it's not Nebulizer Beta, so you can get both of them. You can get both Nebulizer Alpha and Beta if you use her and the Ryoshu one together. I believe Nebulizer Alpha Beta says... What does Nebulizer Beta say? I believe it was like, at the combat start, you gain poise, count, and potency on self. Right? Starting from the allies with lowest HP, heals Nebulizer Alpha stack HP. What? It's a heal. It's an HP heal. Huh? Wait, it's also... I didn't realize this was a heal. Did you realize that the reading through the whole time through, this was a healing SP? Sorry, healing ego? That healed HP at the end of... That's at the end of turn? Alpha heals Nebulizer A stacked percent HP for the highest resonant allies. So if you like Resonant 6... If you Resonant 6, your whole team heal. Your whole squad gonna eat. If the unit receives healing has X potency, activates additional healing. Are we sure this is okay? Did they really just say like, oh yeah, you thought Fluid Sack was good? You thought Fluid Sack was good? What if? Now, this might be crazy, but what if... This is the ego passive. This is not even like... This is not even like, you know, on the skill itself. This is just a passive that she has. This is the he ego, yeah. This is... they said you guys complain... They knew, guys. Listen, they heard us complaining. They heard us complaining about Fluid Sack. And so they fixed it. Now Fluid Sack won't be the best healing ego. They fixed it, guys. They fixed it. All the problems are gone. If this is anything like Ryoshu's, this is probably going to be an attack weight 3 skill. And then this is probably going to be an attack weight 4 skill. If it's like Ryoshu's. Wow, that's really exciting. Okay, let's read Shallow Exhale. Max stack of 1. At X poise potency gains 1 poise count when gaining poise potency. What? Huh? Wait, what? At X poise potency, you gain 1 poise count whenever you gain poise potency. Chat. You're just stonking it up, man. If you run these two together at combat start, you get 3+3, and then every time you use a poise potency skill, you also get poise counter for your trouble. Granted, it's 1 turn, but it's every time you use the skill with a Pride Resonance, you'll gain this next turn. It's not permanent effect, yeah, and? Tell me you're not gonna get this, you can't just infinite spam this. It's a really cheap too, it's he. SP is not gonna be a problem. SP is not gonna be an issue for this bitch. Nebulizer Alpha. Stacks of 5. This effect persists with the encounter. Applies potency and count to all allies during this unit, including this unit. Isn't this also Nebulizer Beta's? Isn't this also Nebulizer Beta's thing as well? So if you have Nebulizer Alpha and Beta, you can get +6/+6? Am I stupid? Am I stupid to think that this is like what it reads as? Because Nebulizer Alpha and Beta are not the same. You could totally have both of them on at the same time. Applies, please. Beta needs Pride Res. Oh, does it? Oh, when activating Pride Res on combat start. Okay, so this is just better than Beta. Because, I mean, granted, like, when are you not going to get... Like, if you're running this on a, you know... If you're running Thoracalgia Ryoshu on... You're probably running it in a Pride team anyway. Really, it's not an issue. Like, when I see those ones, it's like, oh, on Pride Res or whatever. Or, like, on, like, X Res inside a team. You know, like, asking for Pride Res for Poise is basically asking for Lust Res in a Bleed team. Like, they're the same thing. Like, asking for Lust Res in the Bleed team is basically just, like, saying it happens. Yeah, maybe it's, like, +1 or +2. +2/+2. +1/+1. Either way, still good. And then, at the end of the turn, you will heal Nebulizer A stack % HP. So, up to 5% HP. You get 5% HP at the end of the turn. AoE if you have Pride Res, and then also if they have enough potency, you also heal more. Yeah. So not only does she stack up high, 5% HP heal every turn, not bad. How much does she give? Let me see. I believe if I'm not mistaken, I think the Ryoshu one gave 2 stacks and then 4 on a kill, right? This one just gives Shallow Breathing next turn on, so this is easier to get. Alpha is the one that's easier to stack, but Beta is the one that is like higher value. But even if this gives like 1 or 2%, like busts out like twice, and you're getting 5% heal every turn. You're just like basically, you know, like very scrappy. Like you become a very scrappy team because you just heal up every turn. It's like leftovers from Pokemon. Like every turn you're healing a little bit. Granted, you're not like leftover Snorlax or nothing, but it's a weird comparison. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of leftovers because you just get like a little boost at the end of the turn. This is a really insane one. It's always the one that's not like the ID on banner that like blows me away, you know? Because like when I was reading last patch as well with Ryoshu and Heath, like Ryoshu was cool as well, and she was on the banner, but really the standout to me was that Heath. And then when I was doing the LCB one, like obviously the Ardor Blossom Star Faust was cool too, but the Thoracalgia Ryoshu was the standout to me. And then like Honglu was like, you know, the banner ID, but the Magic Bullet Altis Aigo was the standout to me. Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, it's really cool. I think Poise has been like, I don't know, hard to say. There's a lot of archetypes to like fund. There's a lot of archetypes to make good. I think it is like really hard, you know, to like design each archetype to be different. I mean, especially between like Bleed, Rupture, you know, Burn and Tremor. They had a little bit of a hard time, but I think they're like kind of figuring it out, like what direction they want to take for these guys. So far, I'm not mad, you know, at the direction they're taking. I think it's really good. I mean, this is really strong, and this is also really strong. This Yisang is going to be insane. Is this not a standard ID? Is this not standard? Yeah. I'm just gonna box this. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna dispense this when it comes out because I can't be spending on every banner. Like budgeting for every Walpurgis Night and then also budgeting for the Arknights collab at the end of the year or whatever it is. It's not easy. It's gonna be something for sure. Yeah. I still need more. Yeah, I mean I need more too. Ideally it'd be like very easy. Yeah, there's no need to roll for this one. We still have one more Intervallo coming up. We should keep getting more. I think so too. I agree. I agree with more standards is good. Nocturnal Sweeping is really cool. I'm very excited for this. Like, if it's anything like Murder Express, I mean, so far the intervalos, like the pre-season intervalos have all been really good. I really like Time Killing Time. I really liked Murder on the Warp Express. And I also really liked, regular Checkup as well. So far, like, all of the pre-season intervalos have been really, really good. Like, everything has been really sick so far. I was a big fan. Like, I don't know. I'm waiting for them to, for Yisang and Faust to finally get a room. Those two are... Dude, it's one of those things where, like, obviously they're never gonna date. Obviously, those two are never gonna get together. But it's one of those things where you look at them, you're like, you guys should... like, start already, so we can stop this bullshit. We're gonna get it late April. You think Canto 8 late April? I mean, aren't we already at the end? We're getting Merry-Go-Round right now, and then this one finishes in like 2 weeks, and then it's this, right? So if this is February, like, you think Nocturnal Sweeping is gonna be the only thing we get for March, and then like March and April, and then Canto 8 drops late April? I was thinking like beginning or middle of April will be this. Is what I assumed. And then the anniversary. Anniversary stuff, dude. Man, when is Limbus anniversary? 10 days? Limbus anniversary is 10 days? Man, dude. It's too much, man. It's too much. I'm not ready. I believe the Arknights collab drops at the end of the year, right? Something like that? Something like December or some shit like that? November, December? So we still have quite a ways to go, but... like, all things considered, like, I want to make sure that I can guarantee all of them. Thoracalgia, Faust gains poise on hand, it's 3-weight, yeah. 3-weight, and then the corrosion is 4-weight. Wow. Okay, really cool, man. Really sick. Yeah, I'm very happy with these guys. I'm very happy with these. But yeah, that's gonna be the review for these guys. Super nice. I'm very happy. I'm happy that they're still making the IDs that are simple. Like, not every ID needs to be like a stack manager. Like, as fun as stack managing is, and as fun as, like, the unique passives are, I think it's fine if we just have a few that just go. It just out of the box, you just like run to the enemy and just stabs people, and that's it. What do they normally do for anniversary? Isn't this like is this their second anniversary? Or is this their first anniversary? But I feel like it hasn't been long since this game came out. This is second anniversary, right? What do they do for anniversary 1? They just give us like a super ticket, I believe. They give us like a 3-star ticket, and then said thank you, and then like a 10x, and then like some more summons. Like they gave a lot of stuff, I believe. From what I remember, what they gave us, it's been a while since the first anniversary. Actually, it's been a whole year, guys. Okay. Oh, that's right, Angela Announcer. Yeah. Angela Announcer, I mean, does that mean like for anniversary 2, they're going to give us Angela 2? You know, bob cut Angela, which is strictly different from, you know, lobotomy corporation Angela. Oh, we're getting Virgilia. That's right. I did see the thing. It's Virgilius this time. They're getting it in. They know that Virgilius is not surviving until the next anniversary. Because regardless of what happens, yeah, I think they realize that they can't guarantee that Virgilius, sorry, we won't complete 12 cantos by the time the next Annie comes through. So just to make sure, we're gonna get Virgilius first, you know? Because regardless of what happens, I'm pretty sure at the end of Canto 12, Virgilius is like gone. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, like what they're gonna say about him, but he's no longer going to be our guide. Probably by the end of this canto, or the end of this series, this book 1. Because I mean that's just how it worked in Dante's Inferno as well. Well, I mean in Dante's Inferno as well, Virgil was only able to follow Dante past a certain point because he is not able to, you know, because of the nature of Virgil's like soul, he's not able to follow on Dante's journey. He's only the guide for the first part of the act of the books. And so, like, I don't think it makes sense either for Virgilius to be there the whole time. I think it like stunts writing as well, for like any situation to be like, oh, you know, Virgilius will step in. I think it physically makes them right into a corner if they want to go against the original Dante's Inferno. Because that's how it's intended, right? Dante's Inferno is intended that Virgil doesn't survive or doesn't follow. Because Virgil didn't die in Dante's Inferno. I think he just wasn't allowed to proceed. So he's still alive. He just isn't able to follow us. But yeah, he can't step into that. That's what he says. That is what he says. But he's already broken that contract once. He's broken that contract in Canto 5 or 6, was it? I think 6 was the. I mixed up the numbers. Sorry, but he's already stepped in and then he stepped in at the LCB as well. Granted, like that one was whatever, but it's just like so far, like when we needed him, he stepped in, and so it is kind of tough to be like, and he's like kind of gotten a little bit more bold with breaking the rules too. It's simply a part of the flow. Yeah, totally. But I don't know. I think it like writes a certain way. Like it appears a certain way to a reader to be like, oh yeah, you know, like shit's going bad, but Virgilius is here, so it's whatever. Like truly, I think like there will be a point, like the point at which Virgilius leaves will be like, oh shit, you know? Like we no longer have like a color fixer safety net with us. So there's gonna be like some growing pains as well. Like I think right now also, like the sinners also feel somewhat safe because Virgilius is there, you know? Like right now the sinners like are kind of getting really comfortable. And I think it's about time for them to stop being comfortable. Because I don't like happiness. I like sadness, and I like despair, and I like suffering. And I like to see people cry, and I like to see people die. And if Virgilius is there, then it's not going to happen. Yeah, 36 cantos. I'm not sure if it's going to be 36, but it's going to be probably 2 or 3 books, depending. Like, granted, like, a lot of characters still don't have, like, all their growth. Like, Gregor still has yet to open his present. So there's going to be at least a canto of him, like, you know, accepting his gift from Herman. And then another one, probably of him mastering his gift, you know? Like, Gregor at least has 2 more arcs in front of him to make sense for, like, a narrative structure. And then Raja probably as well. A lot of the early sinners like have a lot to grow. Sinclair still hasn't, like, is far from manifesting Mark, like full Mark, and so it's, you know, that might take a while. A lot of the early sinners like have a lot more room to grow, and granted, like, you know, I think Ishmael's in a weird place as well, because like she's already gone through her thing, but for one, Ahab is not dead, and for two, like, I think she's frustrated as well because she's not growing like the other sinners, because her motivation is gone now. Like, a lot of sinners still have like a lot more room to grow as people before they're like fully finished, before they're ready to be like, you know, for Paradiso. But I'm excited for that shit too. Anyway, nothing too crazy. This patch, super sick. I'm excited to play Railway 5. These new bosses look really, really good. And they're gonna be added to MD at some point, right? So that'll be fun. I don't know how long in the future. Do we have the Portrait of the Mansion boss yet in MD? When are they gonna add these guys? I miss them, man. I miss a lot of the bosses. Maybe next season. Anyway, guys, okay. I think that's gonna be it, guys, for today. We will go ahead and end the stream here. A short stream, but it's a short little piece, guys. The actual review stuff was not very, very long. We should come in her sharpness, really push her buttons. Yeah. Looking forward to Fell Bullet. I'm looking forward to fight Fell Bullet as well. I'm looking forward to fight 400 Roses. Yeah, we'll see you in the next stream, guys. Probably when this drops, either that or probably when this drops for RDs or R5. We'll see. Just like a run and chill kind of stuff. Just check out the new stuff. And then yeah, hopefully by next stream I'll have the membership stuff up as well. I have like a ton of emotes that are ready to be put in finally. And also like all the cool stuff, yeah. I can give you some emotes to play around with. They should be added when R release. Nice, fantastic. What else? Yeah, and if you haven't checked it out yet, please do check out the merch stuff as well. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do our 5 stream on Thursday when it drops. If you haven't checked the community posts either, we're doing our merch shop right now with a Japanese company called Favorite, and if we get 20 pre-orders, we will be starting production. Also, we'll be in their physical stores. So if you live in Japan or visit Japan, and we get this funded, you can go to their physical store and see our stuff in there. Pretty sick. Anyway, you can find it in the community posts. But if you don't want to do that, this is the link to the stuff. Anyway, guys, I will dip out for now. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Late.